Off to Henry. He's brought down there by the incoming defender Ankush. Oh, this could be a trap here for Mumbai City FC. Immediately under pressure there from the Leicester side. How often do you see that happening? We've seen a couple of games. Of course, the pre-season friendlies, which you might have witnessed, a couple of them. This is perhaps for the first time that we're seeing young teams from both these sides battling it out. Having 6 games. Oh, this could be a little disastrous here for Leicester City. Not only for the charging goalkeeper there. There's a kind of confidence which he carries. Goalkeeper on the other side. Josh. Oh, this is brilliantly intercepted now. Swiftly moving forward. Gets in a strike. A grounded one, in fact. Screen pennant. Watch him out for those clever ambush attacks which come in from Leicester City. 4 teams participating in this tournament, or rather, the games that you're going to witness with a couple of 2 days which are panning out. It's today and tomorrow. Arsenal will be taking on the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Leicester City somehow have just... Here's another chance. Leicester pushing it forward. Off to Henry. Just pacing out from wide. Watch out for those overlaps which will come in. Mumbai City, of course. If they could possibly manage 1 goal from here on, it'd be a surprise if you go by perceptions of possibly an English club conceding the very early time in the game against an Indian club. But I'll tell you what, don't underestimate these young lads in the developmental stage. I've seen what the Indian under 15 and under 16 side have done, in fact. Leicester City. Medigless passing. Off to Henry. And of course, it's got down. Not really happy. You see, in fact, the clamour on his face. Something which always reflects when you're watching an English Premier League game back in your homes. All of that. It's a real experience here for these young lads. Josh. The nimble chip forward. On to Jesper. 1-0 by Rudy. Collects it comfortably again. Just try to marshal it into the players who are running into the centre. And in fact, try to play it more deeper. A couple of them just might come in. The surprise challenge. Off goes Will. Gets it across. Mumbai City win it back. They've been a little shaky, but I'll tell you what, they've somehow managed to keep the Leicester strikers at bay. Throwing for Jesper. And back again on the other side. Shane. Ben. The spectators also lining up for this game here at the Reliance Corporate Park. It's also host to a couple of teams from the Reliance Foundation. Just a confirmation there from the official. Be having 20. This will be an extra trip for lads playing in the subcontinent. Here. Remember Black. Now struggling, but yet showing signs that they're very much capable of getting the first strike here. Off goes Krishna. Picked up there by Hansen. Mumbai City FC, and in fact just drives it low down. Carefully passing. Confidence that you require. of Kuskian. What it's a foul. Swift. A challenge won there brilliantly now. Racing forward, Vishal Mali. Needs to cross it inside. Vishal. A couple of his magical skills which come forward, and a challenge which would win them a free kick. We'll have to wait and watch. Just trying to confirm before we could with them. And what exactly is Vishal Mali trying to tell the referees? That look, what he is the one who's coming on my body. Let's have a look what happened on that occasion. And well, Will Alves just running blindly onto the goalkeeper. Just going to tight. Now, a chance in here for Mumbai City as they were the first corner here for the game. Been man-to-man marking. You can see that coming. Gets in across, and well, just falling down in no man's land. Mono by Rudy. Slicks it forward. That's what these young lads will be doing forward. A brilliant ball now. This could be interesting. Will Alves. It's cutting into the centre. Looking for a couple of options. Finds Sammy. Now they're in the box now. Could be an easy finish. And well, yet again the problem is the same. The strike force is invisible. Just a crucial touch, and I'll tell you what, Mumbai were going down by a goal. Kian Pennant. Muscular and swift down the flanks. Leicester City, of course, has getting a couple of memorable moments for all of us. If you remember the season back in 2015, 2016, winning the Premier League title, winning massive 23 out of 38 games which they played earlier on. Also not to take away that they've been the 3-time League Cup winners, something which will always reflect as a call for champions mentality. This season, of course, they've been 11th in the Premier League table, just 35 points, which makes it tough when you call about champions being sustainable. Seen a couple of clubs like that way. Seen Blackburn back in 95 winning the Premier League, and nowhere to be seen later, in fact, later to be relegated back down. The tournament, of course, which is initiated by the Premier League, the HeroISL, the UK Department of International Trade and Star Sports, in an attempt to develop football. Here is the ball going forward, Kian. And in fact, a crucial touch to deny another attempt there. A corner set in for Leicester City, and chooses to drive it short. Surging forward yet again. Still waiting for a cross. Will puts it inside, collected, and well, Rudy, well, mistakenly just hit about the abdomen of the player from Mumbai City FC. Ankush has gone down, and he should be writhing in pain there for the challenge. In fact, have to wait and watch if it was the ball which hit or it was the impact of the leg to the lower abdomen. This is what happened. Oh, well, it was the leg which, the dangling leg in fact, which is flying into his lower abdomen. It'd be painful. The CCFC Academy has all these players in the stage which they are in right now, for as much as exposure possible. This might as well be the day for them. Bright sunshine here at the Reliance Corporate Park. And just a perfect setting for a great game of football. Sure, all of us back in the 80s and 90s could have ever imagined something like this happening, a team from Mumbai taking on a team from England. Plenty of strategies there going around alongside Mumbai City FC. As we're all set for a corner. Skipper lines up Mali. And perhaps this time he could go in for a long ball into the far post. The opponent will be a set piece of free kick in favour of the Leicester City. Sammy. Getting a lot of instructions from the sidelines from both these teams. Sammy prepares for a cross. It needs a header. Oh, and well, this time just blazing over the bar. This one, of course, could have been closer. But Leicester City could smell goals here. First challenge, of course, marginally over the bar. Plays it near. Oh, well, awful touch for the first one to be. Very well collected. Back again. A quick one and go. And of course out for a throw-in. Henry. Brilliant first touch and of course a miss pass which will hurt their chances. Mumbai City. Tell you what, if they could possibly clinical out here. Only seen one chance coming up. The likes of Vishal Mali, the captain, who took things forward. And since then, they failed to trouble the goalkeeper on the other side, Mumbai City. It's chipped it forward yet again. This time, Jesper. Talk about the other teams, of course, will be playing the Reliance Foundation Young Champs alongside Arsenal in the next game. Seen this talent-touting youngsters. Now, of course, maximum exposure as much as possible. Call about a couple of leagues in India, like some of the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. A couple of older tournaments as well. Subroto or the others, which brought in age group football category forward. As here is another attempt thwarted. We're having coaches, of course, from the different teams as well. We're looking forward to some great game of football. And, of course, to learn something from each other's. 40 players from the youth academies of Arsenal and Leicester City landed on the 3rd of March here in Mumbai, following a couple of interactions today morning at the Cooper's ground. As here is an attempt. Leicester City could get the first strike. And, well, suffocating save there. Kane Pennant, well, needed to put in some efforts onto that shot which took in. Rudy. Just a roll over and getting back again. This one back into their own backyard. Challenge by Krishna. A corner for Leicester City. Cross it inside. Throw to delivery and of course somehow managing to keep it away. And the goalkeeper calls it forward. Sai Rathod. Just an aerial ball put it forward. Back again off to Harvey. Off to Kian. Now. Henry alongside him on the right. Called in by Jesper. Wins it back. Jesper with a run. Off goes Henry. And, well, a brilliant challenge there from Singh to deny the other effort. This is what happened. Have a look. The corner which came in. Found the player, the defender in yellow. I'll tell you what, the players from Mumbai are not shying away from launching their bodies. They are giving it everything they can. Ben Nelson. Should be a daunting task for either teams to concede first. See the level which is going on. Neck to neck. Seen a couple of notable players alongside Leicester City. The likes of Jamie Vardy, who of course is having a tough time in the Premier League this time round. Scored a massive 24 goals in the Premier League victory back in 2016. Seen alongside other players, the likes of N'Golo Kante and also Riyad Morris. It's complete madness and chaos at the King's Power when they won back. Here's a chance for the juniors to prove a point here in India. They have massive fan followings. The Leicester City Football Academy, of course, which is won back the Category 1 status by the Elite Players Performance Plan. And it does. That's what happens when you set the right culture. Well, stage which they're playing. Of course, back in the Premier League, and Brendan Rodgers was brought in. Things seem to be changing, if not to say the least. Now surging forward, Mumbai City. Krishna taking his time, and in the end loses the ball a bit cheaply. Of course, Roshan. Ben Nelson. Back to Sammy. Now, here's a chance for Leicester City. But has Henry on the right, but yet again, some kind of a jinx which is put forward. They're unable to deliver the crosses inside into the final striking position. Winning another corner. Comes in the cross. And of course, a comfortable collect there for the goalkeeper, Sahil. Being directed for another corner kick. And Sammy Braybrook lines up for it yet again. I can see the likes of Rudy and Joe. And in fact, Harvey were lining up. But this time, Mumbai City win it back. And this is how it, in fact, panned out. Just lurked in forward. And then the goalkeeper was on his toes. And vigilant, in fact, to take it. Brilliantly taken. Henry Cartwright. Just simply trying to keep around the possession as much as possible. Mumbai City have played pretty well here in the first half. Denied Leicester City the chances of scoring any goal in their own backyard. Tell you what, with a couple of glimpses which you know seen Leicester City coming inches away from scoring the first goal here. Here goes Kian Pennant. Leicester City are awaiting another set piece here and immediately start forward. Harvey. Quiet again. A brilliant ball, brilliant turn. Takes it a strike, and again, this was just flying over the goal there. Not really shying away from taking the shots from a couple of yards away from the 18-yard box. Just shows how comfortable they are with trying to maneuver inside into the defense. But there was a chance which came in forward. Rudy goes in for the bet. Another cross inside. Brilliant ball inside now, and raise the flag up. Reece Evans racing forward towards the goal. They had a crucial touch by Hansen, to say the least. What a game of such magnitude teaches them is to build up team character and the grit which you require for a game of this sort. Sometimes could be intimidating back in your perception and in your mind. Talk about Premier League teams coming back to India and playing, as this was another horrific challenge there. And well, the referee points it towards the spot. Have to wait and watch if, well, this might as well could have been a card, and it's a yellow card given. Of course, with 1 minute of added time. The goalkeeper receiving the card there for the horrendous challenge. And it's a penalty given to Leicester City. Leicester City from the spot. That'll be that man, Kean Pennant, will be taking the strike. This could be interesting. Leicester City with a chance. This is the challenge which got them down. Kean Pennant. And of course Sahil attempting. Still waiting the referee's confirmation. Leicester City, and a brilliant save there by the goalkeeper. A spectacular dive to the right and denying Leicester goal here. What a strike there, and what a save. And well, that's the end of the first half here. And as we progress forward, it was in fact a save which came in for the goalkeeper from Mumbai City FC. That's what happens when you read the lessons right. Here's the chance, and well, diving towards his right. Another fine save from Mumbai City FC, avoiding a 1-0 goal here. But at the stroke of half time, it stays the same. Leicester City 0, Mumbai City FC 0. It's been the story so far, all of these confident guys. And well, don't go anywhere. We'll be coming back shortly with the other half on the other side. Welcome back to the second half of the youth football game here, brought to you by the Premier League and the Hero Indian Super League, where Leicester City are taking on Mumbai City FC. And we are seeing plenty of changes coming in from the Leicester City side. Remind you all, it's the Premier League Football Development Week, and we'll be having matches. 40 players from youth academies of Arsenal and Leicester City are here at the Reliance Corporate Park, and we'll be getting underway with action. Second half kickoff here at the Reliance Corporate Park. Leicester City in the blue, now scoring from right to left. Plenty of players being changed. Archie has been brought in now. One back comfortably. Green D'Souza. Now Leicester City are looking for up the ante. Brilliant rollover. Plenty of players doing the rollovers there, but a couple of them just not successful on that occasion. Here goes Henry. Comfortable passing onto Harvey. Cleared it off without any risk whatsoever. That's how it goes. Josh Lane, now brought inside, of course, as the coach on the other side. Looking forward to give all his players a chance. It's like a set piece in his favour. Leicester City came inches away from closing, in fact. Delia getting the first goal, but it was a spectacular save there by the goalkeeper, denying Leicester City. It's a penalty which came in. Mumbai City. Now there have been 4 defenders who have dropped deep within. Here's a brilliant ball now. Well, the flag stays down. This could be a real chance. And well, just a feeble one, in fact. Seems to be the life out of striker who's taking the shot there. Reece Evans has been there a couple of occasions. Brilliant first touch by Harvey. Good turn, Sammy. Lifted forward. Green D'Souza. And of course in the physical battle, Joe and Vishal, it was Joe who gets the better. Mumbai City FC, the confidence would be on top after the save which came in from the goalkeeper in the first half, or at the end of the first half. Here's Leicester City upping the ante now, surging forward, and again intercepted brilliantly. Clever mind. Tapped him in the right time. Dhruv. Somehow running out of steam there on that occasion. Here's Will Alves.
Yes, it's 50 minutes game.
Left. Picked up by Archie Wesley.
25 each half.
In the box, and of course this almost caught him before Sriharsh. The time on the world. Good results. Mumbai City FC, of course. Not really seen any dangerous attempts coming from them, as we've had a player who's gone down. Dhruv Kapoor. And should be facing cramp here. Sometimes get humid.
If you have any queries, you can ask me.
Whether in Mumbai. Just gets a little time for them to strategize, in fact.
Before halftime, Mumbai City saved a penalty, and it was a nice one.
Quickly moving inside was Sriharsh.
Mumbai City goalkeeper did a great job.
A couple of changes coming up.
Otherwise, it can be 4-0 or 5-0.
Reliance Corporate Park, of course. Home to some of the finest talent in India.
They are playing better.
Scouted by the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports.
First up, they only defended. Now they are
an attempt to foster and in fact
going for the attack,
find some of the best
and
talents
that's good.
available in the country. All of this started, in fact, after rise of the Under-17 World Cup here in India.
That's depend on you, how you feel about her.
Till then, of course, we've always been called as the sleeping giant. Wait and watch how it happens when the sleeping giant awakens. Ball is being launched there from the jerseys in blue. Mumbai City FC. On the contrary now. Charging forward. A brilliant ball put forward now. A cheeky little pass. This could be brilliant. Mumbai City FC. Oh, well. Denied by a spectacular piece of defending there. This was incredible. Almost got it there, Mumbai City FC. In the end, a diving challenge. And Harvey, of course, getting the better this time compared to the striker. The first real chance which Mumbai had. And in fact, first glimpses of what Leicester are best doing at. The game, which was rather languid in the first half, now has picked up pace. This could be interesting. Leicester City. With a little touch in from Sammy. Braybrook, of course. And that's a yellow card flashed immediately.
Yes.
Nothing to ask and nothing to roll forward there.
Great chance, but they missed.
And Queen
It
D'Souza.
could be the great
Offensive
result
a
if
couple of times.
Mumbai City would be up
Now, this is
1-0.
the challenge. And look at that. Well, they'll give anything to see the team win. This is the kind of commitment which you'll possibly see. Remember back in the Indian Super League, of course, Ashutosh Mehta coming up with a challenge. I'm sure all of you will remember.
Yes,
Playing for
you
NC
can
Pune
understand from my tone.
City. The last man standing. And there's a challenge which already came up. All you do is launch your body and pray for the best. Or for another. Throw in here. As Leicester City lineup. Collected by Oscar Tong. Immediately finds Will Alves. Now Will in the 18-yard box. Taking all the time in the world.
You can find me. You can help me to
Interesting,
find one.
Mumbai City FC could hold Leicester City could draw. Put in ball yet again. Calling forward. Jack Butterfield. Now this is what happens.
If it stays 0-0,
Consistently
that will be a great
forming
result
and under
because you
constant exposure.
can know the
Mumbai City
difference
FC.
between the Premier League side and ISL side.
The senior team, of course, have qualified for the playoffs here in the Indian Super
It
League.
will be
And as
great
the
boost for our
season
young boys.
progresses forward, we're seeing them perhaps getting far
And Mumbai City is
forward
playing
to the finals.
really well second half. They are going for the attacks.
This kind of culture which
That's
is
good.
set in. And to tell you what, they've had a couple of players, Mumbai City FC, back in the inaugural editions and later come in here. The likes of Anelka.
First, I'm a
Bergen also
Indian
followed.
football fan, then
All
any
touch the ball
club.
with Mumbai City
Right
FC.
now, I don't want to disclose my favorite club.
And
We can talk it
it was
about later.
Leicester yet again.
And what's about you?
Played out by Wright.
Your
This could
favorite
be
club?
Attempt, a strike and well. This was near. Jack Butterfield. Just got a ball in from Sammy. And we're sensing a couple of changes coming in. Mananshrat Singh come inside on that occasion. And it'll be Sean Carvalho making his way out.
Great.
Well, this is a challenge. In fact, there's a ball which is put in by Oscar Tong.
EB did a great
Just
job
correct
this year.
him.
And Quest helping them.
They've challenged
good.
in the first half as well.
Good for Indian football.
They could finish it off in style.
And I like Joey Justin.
And we'll be looking forward
He's
to break
awesome.
the deadlock here.
He should get a chance in India team. Hope in upcoming matches he will get few chances. And he can prove his mettle. And he's very
Neatly
energetic.
intercepted. Pretty well there by Harvey, 4-0. Mumbai City are pressing higher. And it's what really helping them. That's what happens when you press higher. Remember the likes of Alves Xavi doing it for Barcelona earlier on. Leicester City somehow have just calmed down in the second half. Mumbai City FC doing it. Doing their bit, in fact. Watch out for those balls which are coming in. From the likes of Oscar and Archie Wesley. There's a lot of pace to burn on the left flank. does his bit and release ball down. Ashish Saiguri, lucky enough not to incur the wrath of the referee there. Leicester City now moving forward. Jack Butterfield brilliantly maneuvering inside. Oh, goes past one, goes past two. Still in the box. And in the 40 for Leicester City, gets in across, and well, this would just fly over the goal. This is how, in fact, trying to build in pressure on Mumbai City side. Tell you what, when the wing-backs are moving forward for Leicester City, this could be a chance for Mumbai City to expose them and move into the counter-attack. Here's the challenge. Look at that, how brilliantly just gets inside. And then, of course, there's a player already lined up, who was in fact offside. But anyways, got it. Set piece back again. Leicester. Here goes Will Alves. Oscar. Just a cheeky little pass there from Jack Butterfield. What he's
Great
done
ball,
is just
great
moved it
ball.
inside into the centre and playing a little more deeper as Mumbai City FC look forward to get into the act. Vishal Mali, the captain. You can see the coach, of course, from the bench, calling him to deliver the ball inside. Once you take it, don't take it too far from the line. And if you can see the visuals, of course, alongside the Premier League trophy is here. And of course, moves in for another kick there. A goal kick, in fact, for Mumbai City. Challenge, Sami. And of course, this is the most prestigious thing if you love football and if you know what this is. The trophy of the Premier League. A trophy of the most watched league in the world. It started way back in 1888 and later rebranded to the Premier League back in 1992. The most prestigious one, in fact. So many teams. And in fact, even Leicester had a chance to own it. This is a challenge, unexpectedly, on the other side. As we just got down from the trophy and it's not happy with the position of the ball there. Caught inside. Physically, of course, Leicester City are having the edge here. But of course, tactically, Mumbai City are just getting the better. I'm sure the coach is giving them instructions about moving forward from that side. Clear signs of the coach telling the players to keep the body language better and high. You might get the goal anytime possible here. They've been inquisitive in terms of finding goals. Headed off. Henry. Now give it back. Mumbai City surging forward. Now it was Ashish Saiguri, in fact. Immediately collected and put forward. Henry Cartwright. Touched. Placed. And Mumbai City upping the ante. Ball in. First touch into. The man was there, Vishal Mali. Oh, he's gone down. The referee says play on. Somehow in the melee, of course, Leicester City have won it back. Here goes Will Alves before the referee could stop the play. And it seems to be that Mali. Oh, you can see the frustrations there. Let's have a look at how this was happening, in fact. The referee just trying to convince the players to move back, and you can see Josh, which quickly propels him to moving forward and calm down his players down. Now there's the challenge. In fact, it was Oscar Tong. Just headed him away. Mali, the captain, is back on his feet. The chances would be going down if Mali goes out. Here's the man right in front of the screens who got the header wrong. Just a blind shot forward, Ashish Saiguri. Just playing it comfortably down. You could have seen Harvey, Foro, and alongside the keeper Josh, comfortably turning things. Well, as much as they get comfortable, they're keeping the possession but not really able to penetrate once inside the attacking third. Here's a chance. Sonny Singh. Surprise package, in fact, for the Leicester City side. Here's Archie. Needs to cross it inside, does so, drives it low, takes in a strike yet again, and well, he'd be cursing his luck. Close enough, just had to pull his body down on that occasion. Joe. Trying to shoot it from that angle and from that body position. The center of gravity is low. The ball will always fly high. Plenty of players being given a chance here. Leicester City won the ball back there, and it was a challenge which came in down on the likes of Quain D'Souza, holding a yellow card, but this time he's the one who ends up on the receiving side. He's quick, Quain D'Souza. Just see him rather wriggling out into the gaps which he would possibly make down in the defense. Set piece, takes in a low ball forward and directly into the hands of Josh, and a clean catch for him. In fact, Mumbai City could have done better with that shot which came in. Will Alves off again is good. Jack Butterfield into the 18-yard box, accelerating. Can he pull the trigger and in fact get a cross in? Near, almost near, and of course in a series of pinball game, and Mumbai City FC with another strangling save there somehow managed to keep it away. And in the long run, of course, the goalkeeper seems to have been hurt. It's probably jinxed on that side. They are just unable to penetrate the goalkeeper. This was a brilliant chance for Leicester City. They've got him close. In fact, masterminded by Jack. And it was Joe who had to just tap it inside. But Mumbai City defenders just swarming inside and avoiding any kind of casualties into the goal. This is how it happened. Have a look. It was Jack who was running inside swiftly, but then in the end, Joe or rather unable to strike it cleanly. Plenty of defenders, and of course in the comedy defenders you can just see how things panned out, claiming it to be not in their favour. As the goalkeeper slowly rises, already saved a penalty, and of course kept Leicester at bay from scoring. A spectacular save in the first half. Plenty of stuff happening on the ground. Tell you what, it's been an entertaining game so far. Physically tough. My City FC have been trailing so far when it comes to in terms of physicality, but what they've very much got done on the tactical side, and in fact have been better technically. Leicester, Reece Evans, and been brought down immediately. And this could be another set piece, in fact a free kick for Leicester City. Sammy Braybrook lines up alongside a series of cup defenders. They're swarming in for the wall. Don't be surprised if you see glimpses of all the senior pros and these teammates of yours, of course. This is how it happened. Look at that. Got in touch with his left hand, of course. It's brought down. Sammy with another strike. Puts it inside into the first half, and well, touch which is taken. Nothing much to it. Perhaps you would have anticipated it to go into the second side, or rather the far post.
Sorry, Ajit, I didn't understand you. 80k? What do you want to say? It's your favorite club?
Here goes Will Alves. Now, you can see Jack asking for it. The centre, just alone on the side. Takes in a strike and well, calling wide away. Really interesting is the way Mumbai City FC just kept the strikers on bay, or you can rather call luck, which has not been in their favour. You can see the keeper pushing forward now for Leicester City.
Guys, do come for the next match. Arsenal versus Reliance
Side, of course, on the bench,
Youth
you can also
Development
see
Team.
the other
It
goalkeeper
will
from
be a
Mumbai
great
City FC
match.
lining up and warming up for his possible game time. Well, a couple of supporters for the sides of Arsenal and Leicester City as well. You all know the Gunners, of course.
Yes,
And the number
Kerala
of
was,
fans they've
but
had
this
in
year Kerala
this
was didn't perform well.
Leicester City. Oh, well, he's brought down. Nothing wrong with the challenge. Sammy Braybrook.
During pre-season against
Possibly
Girona and Melbourne City, we
changes
thought that
coming in.
Kerala Blasters
The rules do
will
not
do
apply
well,
of a standard game.
as
Three
they have
substitutions.
played against some good
As
teams,
this
but
match with the primary
that
purpose of
doesn't turn
developing football here in
around
India.
in a good way.
Here's Mali.
Indian players are doing well, but
Pretty
the
fit.
foreigners
They're on the line
are not up to the mark.
to all of that. Harvey returns and gives it
Kerala
back.
Blasters should
They will
bring
not lose
some.
possession, do they? Leicester City surging forward.
No. They will
Here's
not
Archie Wesley.
play against Kerala
Brilliantly
Blasters.
turned by Joe. Off to Wesley, of course, and well, it was a miss pass which was taken forward.
There are only 4 teams: Leicester City,
And as they
Arsenal
prepare for
from Premier
substitution,
League, and ISL,
coming in and
2 teams. ISL 1
Because
team,
coming
and that Reliance Youth Development. Mumbai City and
Because, of course,
Reliance Development.
coming in place of
There are total 4
D'Souza,
teams.
who has been on a yellow card. A couple of statistics will tell you that Yash would be handy in the position. The striker, in place of D'Souza, comes in across, and Leicester City again. Whew, well, yet again, and the frustrations could be seen on the faces of the Leicester City players. Here's another attempt which went on to just chip the neck there. As the medical team has been called in, Namit Patil. Gets a slight nudge there on his neck while trying to attempt the header. Oh, this is what they've been doing. Just piling on the number of defenders when Leicester are attacking. And this makes them less vulnerable. This is the challenge. Look what happened there. Oh, well, there he goes down. And like always, they have the same narrative, Leicester, of doing nothing.
No, not right now.
Chances.
After
Perhaps one of the
these
most
games get
notable
over,
ones,
then we can see
penalty.
few players
Which could have been
going
scored, in
abroad
fact.
for trials or some training camps, but not. I cannot. I didn't get any news that anyone got
Taking their own time.
call up for
As it's closer.
big teams.
Just remind all of viewers.
Let's see what
it'll be
happens.
a 15-minute game.
But it's a good initiative.
25 minutes half
Hope
each.
this continue, and each year it's
Sure,
grow with a few more numbers of Premier League team and ISL team.
Football games brought to you by the Premier League and the Hero Indian Super League. As there was another run. Joe. Attempted to put it inside. Tell you what, watch out for those
Only
runs
2
there by
minutes
Jack.
left,
Alongside
and it
Will
will
Alves.
be great result 0-0.
Surprise you. The speed which they have. Sahil with a shot.
Oh, that's a rumor, not confirmed yet. And you cannot trust any
course.
rumor in India, right? You know.
Back in for a set piece.
Let's see. It will not be good if we
We've seen on the other side, of course. Mumbai City
didn't see it.
are getting inches
Until and
closer.
unless we didn't, it's not in
Find their
paper.
first goal here.
We cannot say
Just one
anything.
attempt.
Yes, great for the Indian football.
Target.
Right.
As Anson Toro lines up. Lob ball forward. Clear off, no risk taken whatsoever. Leicester
Mumbai
City.
City can
Punching
have
it
the
forward now.
technical
Here goes
support
Jack.
from Man City,
Off
and
to
you know
Archie
Man
Wesley.
City is right now is one of the
Oh, he does Defenders all over
one
to
of
the
the
flanks.
important big
Archie
club.
puts in a brilliant cross inside. Needs to find a header
Oh,
and punched
great
away there
save.
by the goalkeeper. Brilliant save. Yet again. This time, of course, high flying in towards his left. And of course, showing what medal he consists of.
Great save, great save.
Archie Wesley put an inch perfect cross there. And in the end,
4 minutes.
as what we have of now, it'll be 4 minutes of added time. And another chance here for Leicester, in fact. I'll be surprised if Mumbai City still hold on to them or rather score in the coming few minutes. Well, there's a chance which came in. Look at that. The goalkeeper rising like a phoenix and clearing it off in style.
Yes,
Second, of course, we thought.
Mumbai City is defending great.
Being the other way around, Mumbai City.
Around few minutes
Leicester
back,
City.
Mumbai City was attacking, doing great attack,
Oscar.
but they couldn't convert the
With
chances.
the curl inside, and well, yet another save there by the defenders. In fact, he was running backwards on that occasion. Seemed conversing there with the referee. Really happy with the side.
Yes, all are below age, Raj. They are around under 16. Next match, Arsenal versus Reliance Youth Development.
Seen glimpses of how things take place rather than England.
Please come for that. I will do the live.
Mumbai City FC just somehow kept Leicester City at bay. Should be happy, in fact, for the result which came in.
3 minutes left.
As Leicester City have been constantly on the attack, on the offense. Here's
From half an hour
Archie
time,
with
half an
another
hour.
cross, and again, well, booming forward to the other side. Archie was just hot, in fact, on the run. Just writhing in pain there, and should possibly get medical help. Seems to be in a difficult position there now. Putting it towards his left arm, and a goodwill gesture from Mumbai City FC. From the likes of Quain D'Souza, in fact. Oh, this is the challenge came in. Archie with the strike, and well, there it is.
I don't have any idea about the trials,
So just
but I heard that for under 20 trials are going on.
Sahil Rathod, perhaps for me, in fact, would be the man of the match for saving.
But I don't know the location where it's going on. But I heard the news that trials are going on. Oh, great ball!
First chance for Leicester City.
Oh, great
and
save again.
Pulls off another save. You call him any time of the day, and he will save it for you. Sahil Rathod, the man who has been in fine form, fearless, absolutely ballistic when it comes down to take the ball, and rather taking the bull by its horns. Sahil Rathod. Well, blistering save yet again. Still caring and doing everything for his team. Like I said earlier, of course, perhaps would be my man of the match, to say the least. Let's have a look how it went. There was a charge which came in, and then well, it's charging
nasty
forward.
blow.
And in fact, the right approach when you are having a grounded ball inside. It was Reece Evans who was racing forward, back again onto his feet. This man has been a revelation in the game.
Around 43 minutes, Mumbai City got a great chance, but
Just to
they
remind you all, we'll be having
couldn't
the other
convert
game
the chances.
where Arsenal will be taking on
It was
Reliance
an
Foundation
open
Young
net.
Champs in the game to come sometime from now on, live on the official Facebook page of the Hero Indian Super League and also Geo TV. Don't forget to tune in, see the Gunners,
And also in my channel.
and of course, playing in India never would have been the scene. Oscar, brilliant first touch. He moves in Reece Evans.
You can see the difference between Indian players and the Leicester City
Just a heavy
players.
touch getting onto that
Mumbai City
side.
players and Leicester City players. Their first
Check,
touches and their movement are
End up getting
quite
dispossessed
well.
and giving the ball back to
They
Mumbai
move
City.
ball quite well. You can see the
brilliant touch
difference.
yet again. Reece Evans. So precisely where to put it forward. Archie won it back. Here goes Joe. Back to Archie and well avoided. Archie getting in the box now.
Oh, great,
Should be
great,
putting the ball
great,
inside.
great, great.
And this would be absolute dejection. Archie Wesley. The frustrations are evident on his face. Just trying to get
And
it
this
right
will be the
back
last
from
corner, I
the
guess.
left flank into the
Time is
centre.
already over.
We have the likes of Jack and also Joe in between. There's the challenge. Watch Archie
See,
calling for the
you
ball.
can see the touches.
Gets it. With Joe riding inside.
There is a huge
Another
gap
player was
between
riding
Indian
inside.
players and Premier League players.
Yet again. Tensions loom over as the referee pulls off and Mumbai City would be thanking the luck to be away from a goal from Leicester City. And in fact, he may also be having a word there with the players from Leicester City. What a game of football, ladies and gentlemen. It has panned out to be Mumbai City FC hold Leicester City to a draw in what perhaps was a home game for them. And that's how things have been so far with the penalty which was saved earlier on by that man Sahil Rathod. 3 spectacular and important saves which keeps
I guess
Leicester
they
at bay.
didn't expect
The
that
final
India
score
will
on here at the
play
Reliance Corporate Park,
so well.
Leicester City 0.
That's why they are
Mumbai City 0.
frustrated.
Stay tuned for action. We'll be coming back with the
By
game.
the way, great
where
result for
Arsenal
Mumbai
Young
City.
Champs will be taking on the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Okay, guys, I will be back live match again. Mumbai City. Reliance Development versus Arsenal team. I will be live there. So do come back.